there's a dog and a Colonel Sanders. Obviously just playing this game for the dog. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. That's what we're playing today. Because I've lost control of my life. So here we go. New game. Enter your name. Let's just go with, Psyk. Sure. It's a lot of biscuits. You see... Already messing up. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh, God. Oh God, what's that sound? Or you could wake up now. It's the first day of culinary school. There's no time to sleep in. Throw the alarm clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet with Colonel Sanders. Game over already. You might not be cut out for this. That's true. I give up. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try it again. We'll just try it one more time. You sleep softly and the morning sun casts a... I can't read the whole thing right without messing up once. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever, or you could... Oh, it's a goddamn! That's a goddamn alarm clock again! Smack it up! Get up! Out of bed! Shit! Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at this prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read that one more time. The prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Okay. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. Allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Yes. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the front door in a hurry. A KFC branded biscuit, of course. Delicious! Yes! Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive in time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. I would never be friends with someone named Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Psych. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm, Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Who let their kids play in a quicksand box? That doesn't sound right. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters... Yeah, right! I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl, Miriam. Has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? We're gonna give her a little pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? They were biscuit themed. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares, I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? Why'd I have trouble reading that? Remember that card with a fancy-looking tower and the other card featuring that handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet the handsome fellow. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and we'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. It's because I'm good. So I'm a good friend. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Did you cut them yourself? Yeah, no, they look good. They look fine. Good, even. Can you believe I cut... Called out, Miriam! You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's... the most cursed spelling of Ashley I've ever seen. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. You can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Psyk's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, I can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add all the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Yeah, you get out of here with your thick shins, Ashley. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped... These names. Oh, these names. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out of his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie. They're rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van? You rang. Oh, Jesus Christ. You've never been sure that they're... I need a second. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand our... You would think they'd just hand our diplomas now. What? Wow. Reading. Comprehension, Corey. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Invisible class. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Pfft, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Excuse you? What was that? What did you just do there? Oopsie. I think it's broken. Your asshole? You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
Let's get to the trick.
Oh wait, that was me. Pop.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old, and his dad's name was Pop. And his dad's name was Pop.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Psyk. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? No. I'm alive. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of a room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. The dog's the teacher? What? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. That's, University... Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Shut up, Bob. And then, he walks in. Oh my. Well, class just got interesting. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, it's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Harland, please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. My pants are getting smaller. Ugh. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You can feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Shut up, Ashley! Maybe we should open that window back there before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Now hold on just a second, nobody talks to my best friend like that. You two both know my name is... We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is this all with your really weird insults, man? What is it with that? Besides, when Psych sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. I'm beautiful. You could turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front. That's your only choice. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky Fried. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand. Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it, the smell of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. The smelly smell that smells smelly. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even really be adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss—
Quiet!
Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? You don't recognize me? This is my third year in this school, and with you as my teacher.
Everyone just stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? I'm...
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I'm finished. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable.
Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen sink appliance. Oh yeah, sexy. Bzz, whir. The class burst into laughter. Oh, he's the class he's the class clown, I get it. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? We're gonna say the chicken snack, obviously. Because this is a very chicken-themed school. He's standing on a chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite.
Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm, wet dog drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them as if they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned of the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes forward to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hi, Psyk. There's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. Oh. Two good options, but which one do we choose? We're gonna sit by Colonel. Yeah, this is happening. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thank you for offering me this seat. I only have 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast.
It's time for a pop quiz.
Yay! A quiz about me!
Shut up, Pop.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1.
If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely. Looking at you, Pop.
That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to...
I guess we're gonna say feather.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork. Let's go with a spork.
That's right. What food is the best for a broken heart?
Camel meat.
That's wrong!
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
My score is 3 out of 5. Oops. Guess I shouldn't have gone with the camel meat.
It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment.
You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
If you will, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch?
Shut up, Pop.
I just wondered if I could apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was,
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh.
Lunch! Lunch! Lunch!
Oh, I hate this kid. She said, shh. Shh. In honor of the new semester, we've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. The smelly smell that smells smelly. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what the food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts up a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light, mostly because of the grease. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket? With chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes down as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Ha! Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes the different approach. Yeah, I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that it could only be the hands of a true gentleman that I could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like his. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, Ashley, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, please. Well then, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates. Dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they one and the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. So I guess I'll just approach them, since that's, like, the only thing I can do. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I could keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up so easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie, kid, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders alone, outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings and think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea and add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between the salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Psyk. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Yeah, okay. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn by your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you. If that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Psych. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep, boop, blitz, bzz. Oh my two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Well, who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. I hate Pop. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have found some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the asylum yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on our own cooking class work.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? Yes. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Picking perfect produce. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Ashley. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no cheese, Van. While we're over here crushing Psyk's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. This music is getting intense. What the hell? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Psyk was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food, man. Maybe one day you might be able to get up on my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van.
Oh my god, hold on. That was getting a little crazy. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that you could cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes so much sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for the Colonel. If you don't watch out, Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Is somebody threatening my friends?
I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you are a loyal friend, but Psyk is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn these cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. It's a lot of alliteration. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, and plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion has guided you through the steps you knew so well while your attention was divided elsewhere. You know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there, holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift up a heaping sporkful. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid goddamn face. Van Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Psych. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. Oh, wait, no, that's not Van Van. That's a student. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on in envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten. I, think I left something in the oven, man. I don't feel so good. It... He's dead now!
Everyone, step back! Don't take another bite!
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone, and you notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a minute, and then almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd, while the motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. That could be useful. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Yeah, never mind the fact that he's fucking dead. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now, might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Psych. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there, man. There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, Jesus. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also like lifting a bunch of weights, like so many weights, dog. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, man, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. You forgetting I was, like, cooking, like, literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, man. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. This fucking what? The fucking who? The sport monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was just letting down my card and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at me. I take 1 damage. Guess we'll attack again. It worked last time, right? Let's cook with love. He won't forget this. He's really feeling threatened by your attacks. He's focused his mashed mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. As it grows larger and more intimidating, how will you respond? I will cook with love. I will cook with love. Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensel. It does 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I guess we'll defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not good for this. Clearly not. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarling beast, long enough to realize that it's still a living creature, with a pure soul who deserves pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out, Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it home without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. Oh, what is 2020, man? For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are very weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? I guess we'll have to find out next time, because I think that is good for one day. I've been Psyk. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.